Something I know about wicked clowns, they never die, first of all, I know that. And they should do U-shoot. I've known that for a long time. And they finally have. Shaggy J,
yeah,
in the house.
Woo!
Ready to meet your juggalos, your beloved public.
Yes.
And the many haters that seem to line up for you guys on occasion.
What are you
Really? What are you
what
talking
is this,
about?
What is this haters talk you speak of?
We've never
We'll
faced
see.
haters in our life. We've only faced love, tons of love.
Right, we don't know this thing of hate.
Maybe it's just
you speak of.
misdirected love and we can get them back on track. Therapy.
Haters are confused, and we will put them right. We will set them straight.
All right, well, let's start with Ian from the UK. Are you aware that you are the only tag team in history to appear on WWF, WCW, ECW, and TNA pay-per-view? And what do you think of the unique accomplishment?
Yeah, when I first seen it, I was like, what? I thought it said, who are the only tag team? I was like, I have no
Really,
idea.
we are. We're the only. That's dope.
According to Ian, did we verify? I think so. All right, there you
That's
go.
That's
Nice.
dope. That's awesome.
that
Thank
on
you
the
for that piece of knowledge, Ian.
On the liner notes or something next time or something.
Yeah,
We'll
right.
get shirts made with that on it.
It's crazy. Man.
Craig, it's not all love. So Craig Libby from Baltimore, Maryland has sent us. Why do you two complete no-talent fucks insist on soiling the good name of wrestling by trying to bite off of it every chance you get, and before you give me the "oh, we're huge fans" bullshit? Lots of people are fans and they stay on the side of the guardrail they're supposed to be on. Leave wrestling alone. Kill yourselves. Craig Libby.
Sweet.
First of all, how much wrestling have we actually done? We've always been on the outside, ringside for a wrestler. There's only a few occasions where we actually got in the ring and wrestled a match. And Shaggy is the shit at wrestling. All right.
Thanks.
It's exciting to watch him, and I try to do the power moves. You know what I'm saying? But Shaggy, I don't give a fuck what he's talking about because Shaggy's good and it's always been exciting. If you go back and watch the WWF stuff and the WCW stuff, Shaggy was the shit, man. Flying off the top rope, flying all over the place. It was exciting, man. And that's what I stand by, man. And he was good. They even were going to give him a run with the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah, that close, man, but we were like, fuck WCW and bounced out.
He had a couple matches with Lenny Lane for the Cruiserweight belt, and they were gonna put it on him. We ended up leaving, but
yeah, because they wanted me to wrestle some hardcore match, and I can't remember if it was lose or win. Same thing with him, like in a singles match. You know what I'm saying? Then us wrestle each other, and me go over on him, then go for the Cruiserweight belt and win. We were like, nah, we're straight.
It was hard back then.
You know
We
what
were
I'm saying?
touring at the same time.
Right.
I was going to say, you had the other thing
It involved
going
a
on.
lot
You
of
wouldn't have been able-
time.
They would have
when we're
wanted to
doing
own
other
you,
things.
basically.
Yeah,
You wouldn't be able to do
Every
other
Monday
stuff.
we had to fly out somewhere. We were already on tour. I look back at it now and I'm like, damn, we walked out on WWE and WCW twice. We walked out on them and I'm like, that's crazy as much as we love wrestling. But back then, we were just grounded, man. We were working, and it wore out, and plus, I don't want to sound, this probably gonna come out fucked up, but in the world of ICP, we're the bosses. We run things, we do things our way, and you would go there and it would be sit down and shut up. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, you wouldn't have been able to have your own shit.
Yeah, it was like
Everything would have been their shit. They would have tried to buy that too.
We would come with like mad ideas,
Eventually.
mad angles and stuff, and they just shut everything down. No, this is our world. This is how it's going. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, all right.
Who at the time, when you're talking about your run, was doing the booking? Was that the Russo period?
First it was Bischoff,
Yeah.
and then it was Bischoff, and when we came back to WCW, it was Bischoff and Russo.
Which really sucked because when we fell out with WWF the first time, it was Russo, so he didn't like us too much. You know what I'm saying? So then when he was at WCW, I was like, fuck.
One
man,
time
we're
we
doing
flew
that again.
from San Diego all the way to Philadelphia, and all they had was us.
In the
a shot of
hallway,
us in the
doing a
hallway
vignette in the background.
for 2 seconds. We're like,
In the
damn,
background.
we flew 5 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's a funny Vince Russo
On our
segment
only
coming
day off
up,
in like
which-
months too, man. It was
Which we could
stupid.
address that stuff. Brian J. Why have you become the sellout Richie bitches you used to rap against? Why become mainstream puppets? Why are you so blind to see how stale and whack you've become?
So what makes us mainstream? Are we on MTV now? Are we on VH1? Do we have hits? I don't know of one ICP hit.
All this fucking radio play you're getting now
Right.
it has made me totally disgusted with both of you.
I don't know of any celebrity parties we've gone to. I don't know of any Grammys we've been invited to. I don't know of any celebrities we're dating. I don't know what how we sold out or how we're mainstream in any way, shape, or form. But that's cool.
Jagger Dave, I have only one question. Will you please just go away and never be seen or heard from again? The world would be a better place if you would just disappear. You two morons make me embarrassed to be from the great state of Michigan. Sean, I'm disappointed in your choice of guests. This is not up to the usual high standards of comedy. Thank you, Dave.
Okay. Well, Jagger Dave. Okay, we're out of here. We're done.
You're right. Let's just call it.
Turn the
quits.
lights, guys.
All
Jagger
right, how do we
Dave,
get
pull the
this
plug.
off? We're going
All right,
home.
fuck it. Heat is the next chapter. Heat. Wayne Davies, South Wales, UK. The internet community has a meme because of your statement, fucking magnets, how do they work, in the song Miracles. How is it being part of the internet community because of a sentence like that, or sometimes even being criticized for being stupid? How do you handle critic like that? Or do you see it as a tribute when shows like Saturday Night Live are making fun of that?
It's awesome, man. Look at, when we penned that line, how the magnets work, look at how much freshness has come out of that. Look at how much greatness.
From something that you had no intention of like blowing out of proportion like that. Come on, what is Saturday Night Live supposed to do? Like a serious skit about how dope you are or something? That's what Saturday Night Live does. They bust on shit.
Saturday Night
you know what I'm
Live
saying?
did like 4 or 5 skits, busting on us. That's
You know you're
so
doing something right
fucking
when Saturday Night
dope.
Live does a parody of
Saturday Night
shit.
Live, man. And we're not even on no major label. We're doing all this independently, and we got Saturday Night Live making skits busting on us. That shit is an honor, man. That shit is a fucking honor. That shit is great. Thank God for that lyric.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Viper Venom, Lincolnshire, UK. Hey guys, just wondering where you got your names from.
Oh, Insane Clown Bossy?
No, I think your individual.
Driving around Southwest Detroit thinking of cool rap names. See, little people know this, but Shaggy Too Dope, there actually used to be it was Too Dope and Too Fresh.
Too much.
Oh no, Too Much and Too
Too
Dope.
Much and
That's
Too
right.
Dope.
I'm sorry. Too Much and Too Dope. And they were dancers.
Right. And I don't know how to dance.
And I was the rapper, and they were dancing behind me. Too Much and Too Dope.
That was back when it was cool to have backup dancers and we didn't know how to dance.
They didn't know how to dance, but
and
they
too
could
much bounce.
They could kick step. So Too Much had enough and left, and all that was left was Too Dope.
True shit.
And then when he grew his hair all crazy, he became Shaggy. And Shaggy kind of overtook Too Dope, but he's still Too Dope.
Yeah.
Can you dance yet?
No? Wait, what about Violent J? You're all into my shit.
Oh, how did Von J? Easily. I just was driving around and I was like, what would be cool? Violent J. My name's Joe. So something J. I'm violent and crazy. There it is, Violent J.
All that from a 9th grade dropout. See? Scrub, Violent J often wears clothing brands like FUBU and Coogie. Both are owned by billionaire Damon John, who's known for his appearances lately on Shark Tank. Is he an idol? And have you ever met him?
No, I never met him.
I had no idea that FUBU and Coogee were even related.
Me neither. I thought Coogee was, I have no idea. But
He owns both?
that's pretty interesting.
Okay.
The reason I wore FUBU back in the day and Coogee more recently is because they make my size. And they make good quality shit, man. Not the little thin t-shirts. They make good, heavy, fucking feel-good shirts, man. And that's all there is to it.
Salvatore M. You two hang out with a lot of African Americans. So what is the rule of thumb when it comes to using the N-word as a colloquialism around them? And by the N-word, I'm referring to the one with the at the end and not the one.
Well, if anybody thinks we know what colloquialism means, they got another thing coming, all right? But as far as the N-word, no, it's strictly forbidden. You know what I'm saying? It's strictly forbidden. It's like the F word nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Forbidden, you know what I'm saying? You can't say them.
Brandon H., this is directed at Violent J. If the announcer introduced you to the ring, what would you say your weight is?
Don't you wish you know?
Right, just like parts unknown.
I don't step on a scale because I don't like bad news.
From parts unknown, weight unknown. But the actual weight part is actually unknown.
You probably want to know what it looked like, what Violent J would look like shirtless too. Well, you're not getting that either. You can imagine all you wish.
Mark, who hates marks because they're marks, question for Violent J. Anyone ever tell you look like Johnny Grunge?
That's funny shit.
That's fucking fucking awesome. Oh my God, that's fucking awesome.
Broken unibrow.
Thank you for pointing that out, brother.
What's your favorite flavor of Faygo? Mine is Red Pop.
Oh shit, that was great.
Presapana Muda, man. I mean, I like me some orange pop.
Yeah, I like orange pop.
If I've been
too.
in jail for a minute, I love red pop because it's very flavorful, and you don't get nothing flavorful in jail.
I like orange.
Arthur Mullard, UK. How do they work? We got so many fucking questions.
Oh, you
about
put them
the
together and they
magnets
stick
gimmick.
together.
Yeah.
That's
I
all.
don't know how magnets work. That's why it's a fucking miracle to me. I dropped out in the 9th grade. I will clearly admit I have no idea how the fuck magnets work. I
touch
couldn't
them and
tell
they
you.
stick. That's how they work.
If I was in prison, in a Singapore prison, and the only way I could get out is to explain how magnets work, I would do life.
Right.
Okay? Because I don't have it in my brain to explain how magnets work. And I'm okay. I'm still doing okay. I'm still feeding my family, and I'm still a happy man without that knowledge. So I'm getting by. That day I skipped school, and I'm doing just fucking fine. So fuck that teacher, and fuck that lesson, and fuck that knowledge of how magnets work. I don't need it.
The formless one in Germany.